Good morning, student. Today we will discuss about chloroplast, okay, photosynthetic organ of cell. And we all know very well that chloroplasts are the green plastids. As from the color, you can see that they are the green plastids which occur in all green parts of the plant. They present in a green parts of the plant, especially. There are the actual sites of photosynthesis. Why I am telling you about the actual site of photosynthesis? Because photosynthesis does not take place in the green leaves of plants, but it does so also in the other green parts of the plants. So not only the green parts, we can say that other parts also, wherever chloroplast is present. Okay, you can just think, as in previous chapters also I have told you, that suppose is a structure of a leaf. Inside the leaf, mesophyll cells are present, and in mesophyll cells these chloroplasts are present. Okay, so the chloroplast just mix up with them, or align with them along with this mesophyll cells. Clear? So why is it so? They just align them itself. Why is it so? Because it gets the direct contact of light. Because you all know light is very important for the process of photosynthesis, for the light reaction especially. In beginning of that also I have told you, in beginning of the chapter, that we will read about the light reaction, dark reaction, everything in photosynthesis process. Okay, so here, as I have told you about the chloroplast, you can only see that different areas are present in chloroplast. They are occurs mostly in chlorokinematous cells. What are the chlorokinematous cells? Now only I told you, the mesophyll cells are also known as, what they known as, chlorokinematous cells. Please note down this thing, that mesophyll cells are also known as chlorokinematous cells. They are generally present in young leaves and young stem. Chloroplasts are double membranous organelle which enclosed itself in liquid proteinous matrix. Which proteinous matrix is present here? Liquid proteinous matrix. And this liquid proteinous matrix is known as stroma. You can see here stroma. This stroma is liquid proteinous matrix. One more interesting thing about chloroplast. Chloroplast is semi-autonomous organelle. What is the meaning of semi-autonomous organelle? Semi-autonomous organelle means it contains DNA. Okay, and if it contains DNA, by it means that chloroplast is able to produce required proteins by their own self. So chloroplast doesn't need information and proteins from the nucleus. Chloroplast is semi autonomous, means सेल के अंदर होते हुए भी ये अपना काम खुद कर लेता है. That's why, like mitochondria also don't require other things. Mitochondria is sufficient to produce their required material by their own self. Okay, so like chloroplast also, chloroplast is able to produce all the things by its own self. One more important thing associated with chloroplast is known as the kitchen of the cell. Kitchen of the cell, why is it so? Because you know that food synthesis process only takes place in chloroplasts. That's why it's known as the kitchen of the cell. Several times it comes in a competitive exam with different names also, that chloroplasts are present in which type of cells. So that time the answer is chlorokinematous types of cells. Okay, and the other name is, what are the different semi autonomous organelles? So the answer is mitochondria as well as chloroplast. They are semi autonomous. Now I am going to tell you about the internal structure of chloroplast. Like you can see here, the outer membrane, outer membrane, you can see here, outer membrane. Okay, outer membrane, intermembrane and inner membrane. The outer membrane, it is enough 9 to 10 nm in thickness. Okay, outer membrane especially. Then intermembrane, it is a translucent space between two membranes, and it is composed of 10 to 12 nanometer in thickness. Then innermost membrane, that is of the 9 to 10 nm in thickness. Okay, then if you come inner part of it, then you can see that granum. Okay, first we will discuss about the granum. This part. Okay, granum. If we discuss about this granum, that time we can easily understand about it, that how granum works here. Okay, about this granum. Granum is stalked thylakoid form grana. Thylakoid form grana, it means that you can see here that when they thylakoid, the coin like structure, when they just accumulate in one portion, it forms grana. जब सारे thylakoid के coins एक साथ इकट्ठा हो जाते हैं, that time it is known as the granum. Singularly we use grana. Clear? And this granum is associated with the light reaction. Please try to understand this thing. G comes here, so you can associate it with grana is associated with light reaction. Okay, next thing is about stroma. Okay, stroma, you can see here about this portion. Stroma, this is large number of enzyme. Stroma is associated with large number of enzyme. And as I told you already, what is stroma? Liquid proteinous matrix. Liquid proteinous matrix. So जब proteinous है, definitely it's having more enzymes, coenzymes, electron carrier present here, and carbon fixation takes place. So it means that this especially that portion, granum portion is associated with light reaction, means that ATP and NADPH, adenosine triphosphate, nicotinamide adenosine diphosphate. Okay, so these terms associated with light reaction, they are the product of light reaction. Okay, and then they comes in a stroma region and show dark reaction. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? लाइट रिएक्शन के बाद जो ATP और NADPH बनते हैं, वो ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल होते हैं डार्क रिएक्शन के लिए. इन डार्क रिएक्शन नो लाइट रिक्वायर्ड, नो लाइट डिपेंडेंसी इज देयर, ओनली the light reaction products are required for the dark reaction, and dark reaction takes place in stroma. Okay, so next thing is related with lumen. Lumen, which is present here, lumen in between of these grana and all, lumen is present, and this lumen is place where hydrogen ion accumulation leads the proton gradient condition and ATP synthesis. Please try to understand it. ATP synthesis takes place in lumen. I have told you na, in grana ATP synthesis takes place, and this in this lumen only ATP synthesis takes place. ये लाइट रिएक्शन के प्रोडक्ट हैं जो डार्क रिएक्शन में काम आते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट थिंग इज अबाउट टू later you will read about photosystem 1, photosystem 2. Okay, PS1, PS2. So now you understand, you have to learn PS2 takes place in thylakoid. Okay, what are these thylakoid? They are the pigments. They have the pigments are synthesized here, and light reaction takes place. That's why thylakoid is very important. So PS2 takes place in thylakoid, and PS1 takes place in lamella. Where is the lamella? Lamella is present here. You can see the connecting link. These lines are there. So these connecting links are known as lamella. In lamella, PS1 takes place. Okay, PS1 photosystem first and photosystem second. Later on I will explain. So till here, till there you have to learn this thing. PS1 takes place in lamella and PS2 takes place in thylakoid. I hope that much is clear. If you have any question regarding this, please share. Thank you, children.